Hi there, Mrs. Price's class. Today we're going to be learning about fact and opinion. A fact is a statement that can be proven. And here in pink, I have an example. George Washington was America's first president. This is absolutely a fact. We could go to our library and we could research it, and we would absolutely learn that George Washington was our first president. Now, an opinion is a statement that shows how a person thinks or feels. Here in blue, I have an example. The most delicious ice cream is mint chip. This is something that I may think and I may feel. You may not have the same thought on it, and therefore it's an opinion. Now, I think it's important to learn the questions we should be asking ourselves when we're thinking about statements and trying to figure out if they're fact or opinion. And one thing we need to ask ourselves, can the statement be proven? Is what the statement's saying, can we look it up? Can we see it? Can we observe it? Is it true? Is there any proof that goes along with it? That's the other thing we need to find. And when we're trying to figure out if the statement is an opinion, we can ask ourselves, is this a feeling or is this a thought? So I have a couple examples here that I would like to go over with you. The first one is dogs bark and cats meow. So when we read that sentence, we can ask ourselves, is this true? Personally, I have a dog and I have a cat, and the dog barks and the cat meows. So I say yes, it is true. Can I prove it? I just watch my dog and my cat bark and meow. Yes, I can prove it. So this statement would be a fact. The next sentence I'd like us to look at is, I like dogs, but cats are scary. So the first thing we need to ask, is this a feeling? By having the word like is a feeling. I like dogs. That's how I feel. And then we need to ask, is this a thought? Second part of my sentence, but cats are scary. This is what I'm thinking. You may not think that, and so therefore this is an opinion. So now I have an activity you guys will get to do, and then we'll come back together as a group and discuss it. I'd like you to identify each statement as either fact or opinion. So remember, you can use those questions we thought of when we're looking through our statements. If the statement is a fact, I'd like you to color it pink. If the statement is an opinion, I would like you to color it blue. We'll do the first couple together, and I'll just do it from the computer, but you guys can use either a crayon or colored pencil on this activity. Butterflies are an insect. Now that we just finished our insect lesson, we know that absolutely butterflies are an insect, so this would be a fact. And so if I were doing this, I would grab my colored pencil and I'd color that statement pink because it is a fact. We can prove it. We actually did this last week with our lesson. The second sentence, monarchs are the prettiest butterfly. We could demonstrate that they have a lot of colors when we look them up and we observe them, but prettiest is something that I would either be thinking or I would be feeling, and not necessarily everyone else. So that means that it would be an opinion. I cannot absolutely 100% prove that. So with my colored pencil, I'd probably color that one blue. Now there's a few more here I'd like you guys to do on your own, and then when we come back together as a group, we'll go over them and we'll continue our discussion on facts and opinions.